Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. My name is Eduardo Mayer. I'm going to be giving a lecture about a topic that is named the real price of an Apple product. So how many of you guys have an Apple product? It doesn't matter if it's iPhone, iPad, iMac, iWatch, whatever. So who have an Apple product? So it's 2, 4, 6, 7 out of 9. So it's the vast majority of us that have an Apple product. But why do we buy these products? So anyone, why do you buy any Apple product? Why do you buy it? Doesn't matter the reason.
Because many people have it and they are very popular.
Because they're really popular. Any of you?
It's easy to use.
It's really easy to use. Personally, I use them since the iPhone 4S, which was launched in 2010. It's 6-7 years ago. So it's 1/3 of my life I've been buying these products. And I buy them because it's really elegant, it's visually attractive, and the most important thing is that it's easy to use. Even kids 3 to 5 years old, they can use it, and they're experts. Not because they're smart or intelligent, but the people that design them, they're geniuses. So any one of you knows who manufactures Apple products? I didn't think so, because if you knew, you wouldn't be here. The one that manufactures Apple products is Foxconn. Foxconn is a Taiwanese company that manufactures Apple. They manufacture Dell, they manufacture Kindle, they manufacture BlackBerry, they manufacture Nintendo, they manufacture PlayStation, they manufacture Xbox, and many other brands worldwide. I can bet any product you have here or in your house, it's probably made by Foxconn. So right now you'll be thinking, why the hell I care who produces the devices I use? Well, you should, because Foxconn has been involved in several controversies along years. There are many aspects that involves Foxconn, but because of the time issue we only have 7 minutes, give thanks to David. We just gonna talk about 3. It's the health issue, the economical issue, the environmental issue. First of all, the health issue. Workers in Foxconn have working days of 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, at least, because there have been cases in which employees need to work 16 hours a day for 18 days in a row without a single day to rest. This causes that employees are so stressed out that they sleep in the lines. So this makes that employees are in such stress that causes Foxconn 150 threats of suicides. 26 of them have tried to commit suicide, and 12 people is dead. So they have poorly conditions in the work that Foxconn has to put preventive measures so they don't commit suicide. They put nets on the buildings and they put bars on the windows so they don't suicide. This is because the poor working conditions they are in and all the stress they need to manage. The second factor is the economical. Right now, an iPhone 7 is worth $750 plus tax. Well, it's worth $750. And you say, well, they work a lot, almost half the day at least, and almost all the week, all the month. They might have a big fat check at the end of the month, but no, they earn $244 a month. It's too little money what they earn. And Apple has a profit of about $400 each cell phone they sell. So they ain't paying nothing. And at least they earn $244, but they had an increase of 20 to 25%. So they earned 180, give or take, before. So, okay, so they increase their wages, and this make that they earn more, but they don't even keep this money because they have to pay for their residence, that is $15. They need to pay for their food, and if they want to visit their families once a month, they need to pay $50 for the trip to go back to their towns. So they keep 2/3 of what they earn. Another issue is the environmental. For making these products, you need to use two important minerals, the cobalt and the tin. 90% of the tin that is in the worldwide is used on electronic devices. And they're principally get by the tin in Bangkok and the cobalt in Africa, and specific the Congo. The demand on these metals is so high that they need to gather the minerals in illegal mines. And as you can see, there are many people working in mines in poorly conditions. When they breathe, they inhale metals, and dirt, and this causes many diseases on them, and they die very young. Also, when the mines, because of the lack of security, mines sometimes collapse and the people get trapped and they die in there. Or if the weather is rainy, the mines flood and the people get drowned and they die every day. So right now you'll be thinking, I can do anything because I just buy the product, or what can I make? Oh, there are kids in the China factories. So these are kids in factories, kids in Africa, and nobody cares, because if it was a first world country like the US or Europe, it would be a chaotic problem, but nobody cares because they're not first world countries. So what we can make? We can make pressure to Apple. As I mentioned, they just increased 25% of the wages, thanks that in 2016 there was some pressure on Apple because of this news, and they managed to increase wages on Foxconn. And they also give medical aid, and they put a psychiatric so they can treat the mental problems and the stress. So with small actions, we can make a big change. And I would like to answer the question of first, what's the real price of an Apple product? The real price of an Apple product is thousands of lives each year. Thank you for your attention.